It's your boy Sam back here with another video. And in this video today, guys, we're going to be talking about how you guys should not fall for the trap that 2K is trying to get you guys to fall into an NBA 2K24 MyTeam. What am I meaning by that? Well, that's the moral of this video. It's what we're going to get in and talk about. Now, a lot of people might be wondering, what's how you got 1.4 million MT? How? Well, a lot of it's just been grinding the game, honestly. I'm going to get a lot more here relatively soon, but I would just say grind the game. You'll notice your MT go way up. I really haven't bought anything recently either. Like, I mean, since the All-Star set, I really have saved up for 3 weeks. There's been no reason to spend. And so that's why my MT is where it is. Now, when I talk about don't fall for this trap, I'm at the forefront of it, right? I get exactly what you guys are talking about, where you have a bunch of the MT and you're like, there's nothing to spend it on. I get it. But when I'm talking about don't fall for the trap, it's this right here. Don't feel like, oh, I grind out 500,000 MT every week and I can open it 20 bucks. Well, let's break that down a little bit more, okay? If you open a 20 box, you do realize that you have basically, out of that 20 box, what would it be, 33% chance to pull, maybe 33% chance to pull the Galaxy Opal out of that 20 box. Like, if you have 20 packs, right? Again, 2% odds, you're probably not going to see a Galaxy Opal. You know, you're going to have to probably... Not even 30. I don't even think you have a 33% chance. Maybe it might even be less than that. But your odds are not good. No, you have, I'm guessing, what, 20 packs? Yeah, 40% chance, I think it is, to see a Galaxy. But obviously, it's less than half is the moral of what I'm trying to get at. It's less than half. And let's say you have 800,000 MT. I mean, again, for every 50 packs you open, realize one Galaxy Opal is probably going to come out of there. So the odds are not in your favor. And you got to realize within that, the odds are so heavily skewed, in which if you do see a Galaxy Opal, it's probably going to be a Brandon Ingram, DeMarcus Cousins. If you see pink diamonds, probably going to get a ton of Jeff Green, Jason Williams. You're not going to get the cards you want out of packs. It's the way it is. That's the trap that 2K wants to get you to fall into. What is the trap you need to fall into? It's this. You know what? Look at the content we get every week. And if you want a player from that, buy the player. If you don't want a player from that, ignore the content as a whole. From this recent drop, you know what? You want Franz Wagner, buy him for 126,000 MT. 3 weeks later, you can sell him back, get 40% of that MT back. You would look at the All-Star set. Don't worry about the Galaxy Opals. Buy Devin Booker, whoever else you want in the All-Star set, go from there. Wild West drop. Obviously, if you're no money spent balling on a budget, get Leonard Miller. If you have every card in the game, you're not worried about it. But if you're gonna continue to open up packs in hopes that, oh, I'm gonna pull this fantastic Galaxy Opal, your MT is really going into a money pit. And I'm not trying to sit here and be mean, but that's the truth. Your money is going, your MT is going into a money pit. So the trap I would encourage you guys to fall into is saving your MT. And I get it. It's way easier said than done. If you have a bunch of MT, your squad hasn't been changed in forever. But that's what I'd encourage you guys. Save your MT. For me, obviously, even if I didn't have Giannis and Bron, I could have a really, really good squad. So let's say I don't have Giannis or Bron, but let's say here I wanted to plug in, you know, Boncaro or E. Jinlian. Let's say backup small forward. Could plug in really whoever. Kawhi, could plug in Boncaro. It doesn't really matter. But I'm just saying, you don't need the new Galaxy Opals to compete. Run the pink diamonds and go from there, and you could have a lot of fun doing it. Again, I've been running Kobe Bryant for 2 months. I've been running Wemby for 3 months. I've been running my squad for so long, and it really has not changed a ton. And if you continue to throw your MT at this type of gambling, well, guess what? After this season, which is my prediction, that after this season, 2K is going to go back to the old ways, you'll have the MT for the rest of the year. So if you save your MT for this season, and this is my projection of they're eventually, hopefully, you know, the numbers of these sales are going to go down and they're going to change it back to what it originally was, then you have MT for the rest of the year. And that's when you're really going to have fun, compared to, let's say you gamble on packs and get unlucky and you don't get the players you want. Next season, you don't have enough MT to get the exact players you want. So that's just kind of my prediction on how I'm expecting things to go. Again, that's just kind of my personal opinion on things and just kind of my expectation. But The one thing you can't get in the habit of is, okay, I need a 20 bucks for next week. Let me grind for 400,000 MT. Because number one, it takes you a long time to grind for MT. And if you don't enjoy playing the game, which a lot of people don't, then grinding just to gamble on a 20 bucks, to be honest with you guys, is not healthy. Number two, you're not going to get the cards you want. Again, out of this box, the cards that I would want, obviously MJ would make my squad, but the cards that I personally would want out of this is Wilt Chamberlain. These are just me. I'd want Wilt Chamberlain and maybe Penny Hardaway. That's it. The odds of me, if I rip 220 boxes of pulling a Wilt Chamberlain, Penny Hardaway, or MJ, is probably less than 10%. It's a less than 10% chance. And that's the whole moral of what I'm trying to explain to you guys. What I'm trying to get at to you guys is, even if you pull a Jason Kidd, who is good, I like Jason Kidd, DeMarcus Cousins, he's fine. Brandon Ingram, he's fine, I can't hate on him. What is that getting you? Is that getting you a card you really want, or is that just, oh, I got an opal? Is that the reaction? That's really what I want you guys to think about, because this is a money pit, guys. And 2K wants you to think of, oh, you grind for MT, then you can gamble it on packs. No, I have a different approach. You grind MT, you save it, and guess what? If 2 months down the road, things still haven't changed, my opinion on this probably will change. But I do think eventually we're going to go back to getting old sets. So I'm just going to throw out getting a set like, this. And guess what? If you have 1.5 million MT, you're going to be able to buy Giannis with MT. Guess what? This set comes out for Webby, you'll be able to buy it with MT if you do save up. This is what I want you guys to think about. When you're gambling on packs, just realize, maybe down the road, Galaxy Opal Wemby, Dark Matter Giannis is going to be viable for MT directly, and you'll be able to do your thing. Now, knowing 2K with how money hungry they are, who knows, they could continue this for the foreseeable future, and honestly for the rest of the year. And if that's what happens, a month or two down the road, then obviously do what you guys got to do with having fun with the game. But I'm just saying right now, the odds are horrible. The odds are absolutely horrible. Out of a 20 box, you are probably on average seeing 2 pink diamonds, and that's, or 3 pink diamonds. And you got to realize, you're probably seeing no Franz Wagner's. You're probably not seeing a Galaxy Opal. You got to look deeper into what these odds truly mean, because you're not going to pull MJ. You're probably not going to pull the Galaxy Opals you want. And even when it gets down to that pink diamond tier, oh, Ty, but what about Franz Wagner? You're probably not going to pull him. I'm grinding for this iconic pack, knowing darn well I'm probably going to pull like a Jeff Green, a Jason Williams, who is a bona fide scrub. I know that. And so I'm just going into it, whatever, but I know it. The last thing I'd ever do is spend MT on this type of dog water content that's hidden behind gambling, in which most of the cards I don't even want. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Because everybody in my comments is, oh, Ty, I got MT. Might as well use it on packs, right? No. For what? For what? What is the point of using it on packs? Because honestly, I'm gonna tell it like this. If you have 400,000 MT, and again, instead of gambling on packs, if you don't have D-Book, buy him. If you don't have PG, buy him. There's plenty of other options. Save up for, other cards. Again, there's plenty of other options here that I can go through and talk about, especially from this All-Star drop. You know what? There's Paolo who's good. There's AD who's good. Bam's good. I mean, there's plenty of other options here. Do not feel like you have to always gamble it on packs. Again, Franz Wagner, another great guy to add to your squad for 126,000 MT. Do not gamble on packs with your MT, because it really is a money pit. Sure, you might get lucky once in a while pulling a Galaxy Opal, but remember, those Galaxy Opals eventually are going to get outdated, and they only sell for 100-some thousand MT as well. So again, when I talk about the money pit, it's bigger than just, oh, I pulled the Galaxy Opal. Well, yeah, that's cool, but remember, Galaxy Opal, Brandon Ingram, how long is he going to be relevant for? Just keep that in the back of your minds before you throw your MT at these packs. It's going to wrap it up. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.